because there were lots of tardies, there were lots of kids trying to drive to school like maniacs in order to get to class on time, and there were a lot of absences as well. So I really liked Open Campus, but now it's not here. I would like to bring it back, but we can't without the trust of our teachers. So you know what that means. That means we have to be to class on time, we have to not be absent, you cannot drive like a maniac in order to get back to class on time, and we simply, once we get back, we have to, we have to be rested and ready to learn, so you can't, just get back to class and totally zone out. And these are just some of the things we have to do in order to gain back our open campus. Another thing is our trust. Our teachers have to be able to trust us in order to let us go. This is another thing that now keeps us from having open campus this year. And a lot of us complain about not being treated like, an adult. And if you want to be treated like an adult, then you have to act like an adult. So if we all act like adults, then we can gain back our open campus because they'll treat us like adults. I mean, it's that simple. So, and the people who complained the most about it this year were the ones who were absent last year. So I'm speaking to all of you. I really enjoyed Open Campus, and I'm sure a lot of other people too, but we have to recognize that Open Campus is a privilege. So it can be, taken away from us, or it can be given back. So this is what we can do in order to bring it back, and I am willing to work hard to gain back our Open Campus if you all are. Thank you.
Oh.
Hello, Marfa ISD faculty members. Thank you for letting me speak to you today. My name is Huck Roach, and today I would like to bring up the topic of Open Campus. As all of you know, there was Open Campus last year, and there is no Open Campus this year. And as all of you have stated, there is no Open Campus this year because of tardies, absences, and the crazy driving that a lot of students used in order to get back to class on time. This year, I would really like to bring back Open Campus. For one, the food at Marfa ISD is not very good, and I try to avoid eating it as much as possible, so I can only imagine how the students that have to eat it every day feel. If you were to have Open Campus, there would be less wasted food, which means less wasted money. The school is already poor enough, and we shouldn't have to spend money on food that isn't being eaten. If we were to have Open Campus, students would go home and they would eat a meal that is good, and they would come back to class feeling well rested, they would feel prepared, and they would feel just ready to learn in general. A lot of the students complain about not being treated as though they're adults, and I think they would treat the teachers like adults if the students were to be treated more like adults. So if you were to treat us like adults, we would in turn be much warmer towards the teachers, and more would get done more efficiently. I also believe that with Open Campus, grades would go up. I think students feel sort of a resent towards teachers that is really directed at the school but is let out on a teacher. I think that Open Campus would make students feel much more warmly towards teachers and faculty members, and they would actually sort of want to learn. I hope that some of these points show you why Open Campus should be brought back again.